the heart of the whispering woods, where the trees whisper ancient secrets, the night is calm and peaceful. The moon hangs high, casting its silver light across the forest. The fireflies are dancing, their tiny lights flickering like stars. Below, hidden under the roots of a great oak tree, lies a secret. Deep beneath the roots of the oak tree, in a little burrow made of moss and soft leaves, lived a tiny mouse named Milo. He was unlike any other mouse in the Whispering Woods. While other mice scurried about, playing, foraging, and adventuring, Milo had one great love: sleep. His little burrow was his sanctuary, where he could curl up in comfort and drift off into the most peaceful dreams. As the sun began to rise, the day awakened with the sounds of mice chattering. There was Pip, Nibbles, and Daisy, all ready to start their day. But there was one thing missing: Milo. "Wake up, Milo," Pip squeaked excitedly. "We found the juiciest berries by the river." But Milo was still fast asleep, curled into his soft bed of moss, snoring gently. His friends chuckled at his predictable laziness. With no Milo to join them, the other mice went to the river, laughing and playing. They found a family of ducks splashing in the water and marveled at the glittering fish swimming beneath the surface. But while his friends were awake, Milo was far away, dreaming. In his dreams, he was floating through a land of clouds, bouncing from one soft pillow to another, lost in a world of peaceful slumber. In this dreamy world, Milo met Luna, a glowing owl who seemed to shimmer like starlight. Luna, wisely, "Welcome, little Milo. This is the land of sweet dreams. Here, everyone sleeps peacefully and dreams come true." Milo gazed in wonder at the islands that floated in the sky, made of soft, sugary marshmallow. The air smelled sweet, like cotton candy, and the stars above seemed to hum a soft lullaby. They sat by a river that glowed with silver light, the water flowing like liquid moonbeams. The fish were made of light, swimming in patterns that made Milo's heart feel light as air. Milo looked at Luna with wide, curious eyes. "This place is beautiful, but why do I love sleep so much?" Luna smiled softly, her wings fluttering gently. "Because sleep is where the magic happens, little one. It helps you grow, gives you energy, and takes you on the most wonderful adventures." Milo smiled to himself, realizing that sleep was not just something he did. It was his way of finding magic, peace, and wonder. In the dreamland, he could be anyone, do anything, and see the most beautiful things. Back in the real world, the sun began to set, casting a warm glow across the meadow. Slowly, Milo stretched and yawned, waking from his magical dreamland adventure. Pip, Nibbles, and Daisy had returned from their playtime. They had gathered a crown of beautiful wildflowers, and now it was time for their surprise. Daisy whispered, "Let's make him the Sleepy King." And so, the friends gently placed the flower crown on Milo's head, crowning him as the King of Sweet Dreams. Milo giggled sleepily, his tiny paws reaching up to touch the soft flower crown. He felt loved and cherished by his friends. They didn't mind his love of sleep. They adored him just the way he was. As the stars twinkled above, the mice celebrated Milo's special gift. There was laughter and joy, and for that night, the meadow was filled with the warmth of friendship and the magic of dreams. As the night grew deeper, Milo closed his eyes, drifting back into his dreams, where he would visit the land of sweet dreams once again. Back in the land of sweet dreams, Milo soared through a forest made of cotton candy. The air was sweet, and the trees whispered in a melody of soft winds. Milo giggled as he floated higher, feeling lighter than air. Suddenly, a beautiful butterfly appeared, its wings glowing like stars. It fluttered around Milo, leaving trails of light wherever it went. It was the dream butterfly, the guardian of the dream world. Dream butterfly, in a gentle voice, "Follow me, Milo, and I'll show you the wonders of the dream world." Milo followed the butterfly down a glowing path, the flowers humming a lullaby that made his heart feel full of peace. Each step was softer than the last, and he felt as if he were walking on clouds. They entered a meadow where dreams floated like glowing orbs above the ground. Each orb contained a different world. A family gathered around a fire, birds flying through a golden sky, a forest dancing in the wind. The butterfly landed beside Milo and spoke softly. "Dream butterfly, these are the dreams of every creature in the world. Some are filled with joy, others with longing, but all dreams are special. They help us grow and understand our hearts." Milo closed his eyes and found himself inside one of the glowing orbs, soaring high on the back of a giant butterfly. The world below was a patchwork of forests, rivers, and hills, all bathed in a warm, golden light. As Milo soared, he realized that in dreams, anything was possible. He could be brave, adventurous, and free. "I can dream big," he whispered to himself, his heart swelling with newfound excitement. Slowly, Milo floated back down to the meadow, the dream world slowly fading into the soft light of dawn. As the real world called him back, he felt content, knowing his dreams would always be with him. The morning sun bathed the whispering woods in golden light, and birds began to sing their sweet songs. It was a new day, and Milo was ready for it. For the first time in a long while, Milo felt ready to join his friends. He ran with Pip, Nibbles, and Daisy, splashing in the river and playing hide and seek among the tall grasses. It was so much fun. Milo smiled as he played, realizing that sleep was his special gift. But there was also so much joy to be found in waking moments. His dreams had helped him grow, but the real magic was in sharing his time with those he loved. One day, while exploring the woods, Milo discovered a magical tree, the dream tree. Its branches were filled with glowing orbs, each one holding a dream of its own. The dream keeper, an elderly and wise creature, greeted Milo warmly. "Welcome, little one," he said, his voice soft and filled with kindness. "You've discovered the heart of the dream world. This tree holds the dreams of all who sleep." The dreamkeeper began to tell Milo stories of dreams, how they shaped the world, guided those who needed help, and brought comfort in times of sorrow. "Dreams," the dreamkeeper said, "are the bridge between what is and what could be." Milo gazed into one of the orbs, his heart pounding with excitement. Inside the orb was a land he had never seen before, a vast forest, mountains, rivers, and a sky filled with swirling colors. "I want to visit that place," Milo whispered, feeling a deep yearning to explore. The dreamkeeper smiled and placed a small glowing crystal in Milo's paw. "This crystal will guide you," he said. "Whenever you need to find your way, it will light the path ahead." With his crystal in hand, Milo stepped forward into the forest. Each step seemed to echo with magic, and the trees whispered in a language he almost understood. This was a new adventure, and Milo was ready for it. The forest was alive with glowing creatures, some tiny and bright, others large and majestic. The trees shimmered as if they were made of stars, and the air smelled sweet and earthy, like a dream waiting to unfold. In the heart of the forest, Milo stumbled upon a hidden clearing. The ground was soft and glowing, like moss made of starlight. In the center, a pool of sparkling water reflected the stars, each one twinkling like a dream. As Milo knelt beside the pool, glowing creatures appeared from the trees. They surrounded him, their bodies made of light and mist, offering him warmth and peace. "You are welcome here," they whispered, their voices like a soft breeze. The creatures gave Milo a glowing orb, its light warm and soft. "This is the dream light," they said. "It will guide you in your dreams, just as your crystal guides you in the waking world." With the dream light in his paws, Milo stood at the edge of the forest, gazing at a distant mountain. The path ahead glowed with possibilities, and Milo knew his dream journey was only just beginning. Milo, with his glowing crystal in one paw and the dreamlight orb in the other, began his climb up the dream mountain. The stone shimmered beneath his tiny paws, each step echoing in the quiet stillness of the dream world. The air was cooler, and the path ahead felt both exciting and mysterious. As Milo ascended, the winds began to whisper to him. They carried the voices of ancient dreamers, tales of courage, love, and loss. Their whispers were soft, yet full of wisdom. Whispering winds, climb higher, little one, for dreams await those who seek them. At the peak of the mountain, Milo stopped to catch his breath. The sky above him was a swirling masterpiece of colors, purple, blue, and gold, like a celestial tapestry weaving the dreams of the world. Before him appeared the Dream King, a regal figure made of light and stars. His crown glimmered like the night sky, and his voice was deep, yet filled with kindness. Dream King. Milo, you have journeyed far to reach this place. I have been waiting for you. The Dream King invited Milo to sit beside him on a soft cloud. Together, they watched the world of dreams unfold beneath them, and the Dream King shared his wisdom with the little mouse. Dream King. Sleep is not just rest, Milo. It is a bridge to understanding, a gateway to growth. Dreams show us who we are and help us become who we are meant to be. Milo closed his eyes, and the Dream King showed him a vision of the future. A future where Milo played with his friends, helped others, and shared countless adventures in the forest, surrounded by the creatures of both the waking world and the dream world. The Dream King gave Milo a star-shaped amulet, its light pulsing gently in Milo's paw. Dream King. This amulet will remind you of the dreams you carry within you. Whenever you feel lost or uncertain, let it guide you back to the light of your dreams. Milo floated gently back down from the mountain, his heart light and full of wisdom. The amulet in his paw glowed softly, its light a constant reminder of the Dream King's gift. Back in the meadow, Milo was greeted by Pip, Nibbles, and Daisy, who were busy playing. When they saw him, their faces lit up with joy. Pip. Milo! You're back. Where have you been? Milo smiled, the glow from his amulet lighting up the meadow. I've been on a dream journey, he said softly, and I've learned something important. Milo showed his friends the glowing amulet, and they marveled at its beauty. The amulet's light seemed to fill them with warmth and wonder. Nibbles. It's like you've brought a piece of the dream world back with you. That night, Milo and his friends sat together in the meadow, the stars twinkling above them. The soft glow from Milo's amulet lit up their faces, and the fireflies danced around them, as if celebrating their friendship. Milo yawned sleepily, curling up on a soft patch of moss under the twinkling stars. His friends looked at him with fondness, knowing that their dear friend, the Sleepy King, had learned more about dreams than anyone could have imagined. As Milo drifted into sleep, his dreams were brighter than ever. He flew through the sky, surrounded by colorful balloons, each one representing a new dream to explore. In his dream, the Dream Keeper appeared once again, offering Milo a gentle blessing. Remember, little one, he said softly, dreams are endless. They will always guide you toward the light. Milo stood on a path that wound through a beautiful dream landscape. The journey ahead was long, but he was no longer afraid. With the amulet and dreamlight orb in his paws, he felt ready to face any adventure that awaited him. The landscape shifted before Milo's eyes, and he found himself surrounded